Yeah, I can check out when you go live. This is not funny. She barely any more fishy. You two I can go live, Lori. Oh no. Could you go live? Oh my cooking by only can you better buy. Ah, all right, guys, welcome. I don't know what was going on with the other one. Ibẹ̀ yẹn ló yẹ kí n ti go live ibi tí mo schedule but kò jẹ́ kí n lọ. So mo ti ẹ̀yin ṣe pé kí n text because I see people are there already. Good morning, guys. How are you? Ẹ káàárọ̀ everyone. Sorry about the mix-up. Ẹ má bínú. I don't know what's going on. Tí kíní yóò jẹ́ kí n lọ live on the schedule. So yẹ kí n jẹ́ kó mọ̀ because people are there already. Hopefully they see it. Esther Oladunjoye, Raymond, how are you? Eko Lama, how are you? Chigozie, Laridipo, Rafiat, Olanike, Auntie. Claire, how are you? Christian, Grace Favor, Omo George, I see you. Olubari, good morning, my brother. Ola Ifa, good day to you. Temitope, Queen Esther, Temi07, Aproko, Ayobami Sheshutu, Ola Ahmed, I see your Tifa. Laridipo, Tiffany, Ayobami She, Adebumi, Adepo, you touch well. Study me a porukwe, Omole Mompi, Kids Lover Bounce, how are you? I hope I've greeted everyone. Tiffany, how are you? Good morning. Ẹ káàbọ̀. Àwọn ayé ti ganu sí 101 nísinsìnyí, under 2 minutes. I've not even shared on YouTube, on Facebook. Ẹ bá ti gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ redeem, etí yín máa nà sókè báyìí. Once you hear redeem name like this, now so. And you know what? Some of my followers, my subscribers, they are redeem member. They are still going to redeem till now. Mi ò lè rẹ́rìn o. Ẹ bá ti gbọ́rọ̀ redeem, your hair will start at attention. Now here you won't spend your lunch break. Diaspora diva. Oh yeah now. Mojola Ayeni, how are you? Geronimo. Oladimeji, I see you. Esther Oladunjoye. Èké náà ni. Once now hear about redeem, instantly, less than 3 minutes, you are already 121. Oh yeah, let's have some 8 likes. Let's have more likes on the video before we start. So I won't play music today because I've wasted time. I was supposed to start at 11:30, but that thing did not allow me go on my schedule. So I will need to see what is going on. Laptop. I need to go and get my laptop. Church don't deal with people well. Especially rice, chicken, cat, and goats. They don't deal with people. You believe the members are here to hear what the church will not tell them. Maybe. And because they know what is going on, many of them, in fact, I have a lot of pastors' wives on this page. I don't blame the pastors' wives. It's because they don't know. They don't know any better. And it takes God. It takes God to do what I'm doing. It takes God to walk away. It takes God to say enough. It's not easy. Like my daughter told me yesterday, say, Mommy, when you are talking, talk with empathy. After the show yesterday, we had a talk, mother and daughter talk. I said, number one, I don't appreciate you barging into my show. She said, I'm sorry. I said, no, next time text me. Text me, I will read whatever you text. I'm doing fine. Good evening. What does it mean? I'm fine, thank you. Happy, how are you? I said, I don't appreciate. She said, Mommy, you are always defending men. I say, She said, yes, you are acting like a misogynistics. I say misogynistics. Gbogbo òyìnbó, all this òyìnbó wey una dey speak, we no speak am during our own youth. Eh? Misogynistic, narcissistic, kini kan stick. I say, I say, ode ọkọ mi má bínú. I say, he said, I'm supposed to be a feminist. I said, do you know the meaning of feminist? He said, no, people are misunderstanding what feminist is. I said, they are not misunderstanding in our own, with our own generation. Feminist women supporting what is not good. She said, no, mommy, you guys are getting it wrong. I say, okay, what does it mean? No? What does it mean? No, she said she has been listening. It was when she couldn't take it. When I now said, ẹ̀yin obìnrin, if you like, he said all your hair, you finish. I say, when you men, be careful, oh. Kẹ́ má lọ gbé nǹkan o. Na him vex my pikin, oh. He said, who even tell you that all the young ladies want to marry? I said, He said, yes, now. With all the things that is going on. I said, kí lẹ tí rí? And I never see anything. I said, please don't call me Joe. He said, no, I'm not talking about me, but I'm talking about what we discuss as young ladies. I said, okay, ma. Mo ti gbọ́. He said, when you are talking, don't be a misogynist. Àbí kíni, òyìnbó yẹn mi ò lè wá kán lẹ́yìn. Don't be a misogynist when you are talking about women. Feel their pulse. Be empathetic. Don't talk like somebody that is mean. I said, am I mean? He said, no, you are not mean. But there are times you talk and it sounds mean. I said, oh, that could be motigbo. I will not be mean. I said, you don't understand. You don't understand. Ìwọ ti kúrò Nigeria ti pẹ́. You don't know what's going on. If I ask you now, say, you look at Yoruba, Nigerian social media space, you say no. And when I ask you why, you will say, because I don't like the way they behave. I say, hey, you understand now? I say, we are only trying to help them. We are only trying to help them. Because some of their parents may not even know. That's why we are talking about it. Anyway, that's by the way. Good morning, guys, and welcome, and thank you for joining me. Misogynist yín, àfi misogynistic, àwọn ọmọ ńlá, àfi sùúrù. Dáadáa ni o, Láyà Anjola, I'm very fine. They are smarter than us, so yeah, and they will confront you. Unlike we that we cannot confront our parents. They will come to you and will look you straight and say, Mommy, no. Mommy, no. And it doesn't mean they are disrespectful. They are just the way we have brought them up and the way they have brought themselves up, they know their rights. Unlike us, whereby we are always scared. We are scared of talking. Even when our parents are wrong, we will clap for them. When we are crying inside, we will clap for them. When we are crying inside, we will clap for our parents. These children of this generation, if you show them shege, they go show you shege back. Anyway, guys, good morning. It's good to see you guys this morning. Thank you for joining me. I want to appreciate every one of you each time you come. Thank you, everyone. Aproko with Spice, how are you, my darling? I don't know if you are still here with us. I love your girl. That's the way I see what you said about women. Ó dẹ̀ má bínú. Ẹ má bínú. Kán lè ṣe dáadáa náà ni torí ọjọ́ ọ̀la. And I always tell, I say, the way we were brought up to still there our body. You cannot take it from us. I say, now go come do am better. Your generation will now do it better. Like we were brought up with slap. Bas, boss. Some of us did it. Now later we stop am. Say, this is not good, though. Today, I will tell parents, slapping your children, beating your children anyhow will not make them better. It can even make them to be hard on you. Hardened. So we are learning, but as then train us, it's still there, our body, it's still part of us, either part of my generation after me, either you like it or not. It's not everything we can live. It's not everything we can shed. So ẹni bínú ni. Ṣé mọ̀ pé wọn ohun rẹ̀ lè bá wa sọ̀rọ̀. So ìwọ̀n bá wa náà mọ ohun rẹ̀ lè bá yàn sọ̀rọ̀ lọ títí. Ṣáàrí ohun wa lókè ni. But one thing is that tọ́n bá wá bá mi bẹ́ẹ̀ and say, Mommy, no, kíní kan, I always take to correction and I apologize. That's one thing I will do. I'll call me má bínú. Okay, now that you have said it, I will adjust. I said, I wasn't seeing it like that. He said, that is how. I said, okay, mo gbọ́ ọkọ mi. Mama, he said, don't be mean. Don't be vulnerability. The people are taking advantage of their vulnerability, their issues, their kinekon. The society is not even helping. The government is not helping. What the government is supposed to do, you are supposed to be talking more to the government, not to individual. I said, okay, Musigo. Welcome, guys. So my ex-family, let me share on you Facebook with them. My ex-family don't come again. E be like say every month there must be something about them. Even though I know they talk about pastor like before again. But you know me say when I see, I no go talk. And this is one of them because this one sweets me. It sweets me, no be small. Sorry if you're a newcomer on this channel. This is how we do our live stream. Don't feel that we are taking too much of your time. This is how we do our show on this channel if you are new. And when I'm talking about my ex-family, I am talking about Redeemed Christian Church of God because I used to be a bona fide member. In fact, I was an ex-pastor's wife. Don't let it shock you. It shock you? Don't let it shock you. I was an ex-pastor's wife in Redeem. And we had our own parish in Redeem. So when I'm talking about Redeem, you know I know what I am saying. Redeem of those days, maybe they have changed now. But the Redeem of those days that I know is what I am still talking about because it is still what is still existing. Though I learned some things have been changed, but not totally. Aha. Just very few, but it is still what it is. Monkey they walk, baboon they shop. Make una give me time, make I quickly share on YouTube, on Facebook. Very soon we go subs to share on Facebook. Anybody we won't watch, then go come here because me I know. You know what Facebook tell me? They have not changed at all. Aha. Shetigbo, they say they have not changed. They are still the same. Now monkey they walk, baboon they shop. Be redeem matter. Monkey they walk. Now him be redeem matter. Classical redeem. Classical redeem. So if you are newbie on this channel, now so we dey take do our in UK and Ireland their worst. Now they agree. Now they agree. They're not supposed to agree for such places. No makeup. I've not been putting makeup for some time now, for some days. I don't feel like. My face no fine. Now live stream. So you go just join us and agree with, flow with us on this channel. Now live chats. And I dey give everybody audience. When people ask questions, I see them, I answer. How can they ever change? How are you, sis? So, Mommy Gio came out. She didn't come out in one of their programs. Then talk say, she say one pastor carry their money in South Africa, carry them japa to America, $8,000. I dey come. Ejo Mumbo. I'm trying to carry them along on YouTube, on Facebook. When I'm talking, I forget I'm trying to post today, and okay, it should be posting now. So she said in one of their program, she said one of their member, she was trying to preach about spiritual discipline and obedience. And she mentioned that there was one of their member that was in South Africa, that the pastor diverted $8,000 in South Africa, abandoned the wife, and the person traveled to United States to marry another woman. How did it happen? Mommy Gio said they went visiting them in South Africa. They now found out that the place they were using was a eatery. to do their church program. The pastor wife now say, how can you be using eatery to do, God bless you, Shakira, 8,000 pere, exactly what I said too. Now ask the pastor, why are you using restaurants to do the church program? The pastor say they never get money to rent a place. She can't ask, say how much then go need. The pastor say if they see 8,000, they will be fine. The incident, she said, according to her, happened in Cape Town when she went to preach in one of the local parish. She said during the program, while she was preaching, somebody came into there. Remember, it's a restaurant. Came in and started moving the chairs, packing the chairs, showing that the time was up. And she was still preaching. So that was what made her to ask the person, say, why is this happening? And the person say, they have valid time. Say, Ilu Oyinbo, if Oyinbo give you, South Africa is considered Ilu Oyinbo, why it's plenty there? And they still live by the rules to some extent. When they tell you, you want to go and do a party in their hall, you tell them you are using 4 hours. They expect you by 4 hours, you should finish. If you don't finish, they will come and chase you out. I have experienced it not once, not twice in Nigerian parties, whereby there was one party that I went to. Most of these Nigerian celebrities were at that party. That was the first time I would meet Doris Simon, Songo. I think I put the video down outside that time. That party is sweet. It's okay. We know say time don't go. Now Oyinbo carry Olokpa, come chase us out. Now so most Nigerian party they be. So they overuse their time. 9 people come, begin patch here, say make them they go. So I think that was an embarrassment to Mommy Gio. She can't talk, say, why not they go through this kind of thing? Why will they chase you out? Okay, as it is, how much do you need? Now pastor wife tell him, say, we need 8,000 naira. That with 8,000 naira, $8,000, they can start raising money. That will stabilize them for some time and they can raise money to start their own church building. Now pastor wife give her the 8,000 naira, $8,000. They said the guy proposed to use the money to purchase a fairly used vehicle to give it to a tourism agency that will be making money, extra money too, from that money. And from that return, they will be building their church. So the pastor Adeboye's wife now released the $8,000 to the man. As the man collects money, according to Pastor Adeboye's wife, Mrs. Mfolu, she said, now so the pastor package himself, carry himself come out for South Africa, relocated to US, leaving the wife. So Mrs. Folu say, up till now, the wife is not okay. The thing has affected the wife. Now, before you blame the pastor, let me explain some things for you. For those of you that may not know how this business rules. This case is a motor jam, kineko jam, akara matro way. Somebody said that is a scam. Most pastors are into the same thing. You can call it a scam. I will explain why I will not call it a scam to you. When Redeem is sending people out, go and ask them how much do they give people to ask people to go and start a church. We don't know how long this guy has been in South Africa. We don't know how much the pastor has invested in his own money to pay the rent of where they were using. When we were sent out, we started with a restaurant too. I remember we started with the kitchen towers. Anybody that knows Omole very well, Agidigbe Road. If you are very familiar with Agidigbe Road, there was this building in the late 90s, stroke early 20. That building is called, was called Kindonje, the kitchen towers. We were one of the first people that rented that kitchen towers. That kitchen towers, we were paying the rent with our money. We were paying the rent of that kitchen towers with our money. And we bought all the equipment with our money. We don't know the situation of the pastor. The only thing be say, I no like the pastor as he no build them well. Wetin he wan take 8,000 do? He know how much dem worth now. He first tell them say, for them to be stabilized, oh, it needs like 20,000 or $30,000. Then I go know say he pull a good one. He didn't pull a good one. He pulled rubbish. How can he pull $8,000? $8,000 pere for people that they are giving remittance offerings, tithes of billions of naira every month. He go pull just $8,000. Which kind of money be that? That's the only thing I don't like about it. That's the only thing. The guy no smart, rara. Na mumu. The money is nothing. If for tell them say he need like $30,000 or 40,000, now that one good. Because he has used his money for a while. If mama know wetin dem don do, mama no supposed to talk this thing out. You know how many people have used their life, their investment to start church for Redeem. You will use your money. You are the one that will buy equipment. You are the one that will buy everything. At the end of the month, all the offering and tithe you collect, you will send it to the headquarters. Every month, you will levy yourself, levy all the workers to collect the money. Collect money. And after that, you will take all the offering and tithe at the end of the month. You can, they no bond you where to take a dime out of that money. Even if you have a need to meet inside the church, you will still levy yourselves. You can't touch the offering and tithe. I'm sure you know that. You have to send it to the headquarters. Now, apart from that, that place that you have invested your money and your time to build for them, when they are ready to send you out, they don't blink an eye. They don't consider how much you have spent. They don't consider the time you have lost. They don't consider the emotional trauma, the psychological trauma, the investment of everything about you that you have put inside that church. They will ask you immediately to leave, and they don't born you where to stay. How would the headquarters know how much offering and tithes they collect? Let me tell you how they do it. When they are sending you out, they send the pastor, assistant pastor, somebody that will be the accountant. So like 3 or 4 people are always in charge of the money of parishes, not the parish pastor alone. The parish pastor is just to sign and confirm the amount they collect. The parish pastor is just to sign when they say, Pastor, this is how much that came in. The offering that came in, they have a ledger that you collect as you are setting up, as they are starting you up. They give you a ledger. The ledger contains ẹjọ èèyàn kan wà níbi tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni yàrá ẹ ò yá ẹ má dá lóhùn o, mi ò fẹ́ sọ lóyìnbó, ẹ má dá lóhùn. Orúkọ ẹ̀ ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú M, ìkejì bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú P, ara ẹni yẹn fà. When they send you out like that, the ledger they give you, that ledger has a portion for 1,000 naira, 500, 200, 100, and 50 naira. Somebody says it's not like that abroad. Abroad situation changed when this guy came in. This guy fought Redeem. That is this pastor in Baltimore, Pastor Tola Odutola. That was when they changed the system. Because when Pastor Odutola came out to expose what was going on, a lot of people didn't want to be a pastor again in Redeem abroad. So they had to change most of their modus operandi. so that they can have people that will continue the business for them, especially here in America. I don't know how it rolls in other places. Mo ti gbọ́ àǹtí. Yes, Tola Odutola. Tola Odutola was the one that exposed them, fought them publicly before he went to start his own church. And he even insulted them in the process. The story is out there, so you can watch it. Because Tola Odutola was told to hand over the church. They wanted to take him off. Once they have built the church, it's normal with Redeem. When you have finished building a church for them, and they feel you might be a threat, kind of, they take you off, bring their own person. Or if they have their own person, they bring their own person. They can even send you to go to another place to go and start another one, afresh. So that was their system then. So Tola Odutola gave them out. So when Tola Odutola came out, it became something that everybody, yeah, he won them. They were in court. They went to court. So when Tola Odutola won, a lot of people began to really wake up and be like, what's going on? Okay, Madi, I hear you. Begin to wake up. And today, from what I heard, Redeem in America now is more of a franchise. It's a franchise now, unlike before, where they will probably just pay you salary and everything you collect, you send to them. It's not the same anymore. But for Nigeria, I want to believe it's still the same. Yes, they did the same with Tony Rapu. When they told, it was when they were about to send Tony Rapu out totally, but they have to do it with style. They sent him to Jesus House in UK. From there, they asked him to come back. And when he came back, there was no church for him anymore. Remember, Tony Rapu started Freedom Hall then. Now, for those that want to blame this guy, are we sure the 8,000 was even enough to cover the man's expenses? All the money that guy, you say that is not true. It is not a franchise. Some people said, when I mean franchise, it is not as if they sold the place to them. There is a portion, a percentage they take in American churches. How do they want to pay rent in America? How will they pay their mortgage, the ones that have mortgage? So you are telling me what they did in Nigeria, where you will collect offering and tithe, remit everything to headquarters. You will now ask people in America every month to be paying mortgage. About some mortgage. That is after they have paid offering, they have paid tithes. Toban sonrue omo God non she. Owo omo God non son. Because they take a certain percentage. It is not everything they remit, unlike before. Kò lè ṣiṣẹ́ níbí yìí. Rccg only pays tithes to North America. So the offering is for the parish, Abi. So what is the difference? That means they take a certain part and they remit certain parts. Owani kò ṣe franchise. If it is only tithes they pay. So mean we pay if the one in, for example, the one in America now, if in a month they make like $30,000 at the end of the month, they will pay $3,000 to the headquarters. I mean to North America. Then what happens to the remaining 27,000? Who has it? I'm just asking question. Who has the remaining $37,000? I mean 27. And you say it's not a franchise. Uncle C, thank you. Somebody said in the US, I told you I don't know much about what is going on now. But if I'm to talk about what was going on then, in the olden days, in the den, some of you came now, you are lucky. That is not franchise. What do you call it? Define it then. Please define it. Somebody said in the US, they pay 10% to Nigeria and 10% to Rccg NA. Not, I want to believe the whatever you call it. Ah. In those days, you remit everything. In those days, you remit everything. So what do you call it if you say it's not a franchise? They remit 100% of the old members' tithe. Offering, where does the offering go? Where does the offering go? It's just a question. Where does the offering go? So they remit it to North America. Offering, 20% on franchise. The church keep it. Ẹni kò ń ṣe franchise. Church might keep a certain amount now. And as it is, the redeem in America, they don't carry them anyhow. 10% only goes to Rccg North America, and they don't pay anything to Nigeria. I don't believe that. They don't pay anything to Nigeria. Rccg North America in turn pays tithes to Nigeria headquarters. Hey, business Iburuku. Who is in charge of the North American region? Baba's family. Who is in charge of the North American region? So the money they make in abroad, they keep it here. They only pay 10%. Ẹ̀yin ará redeem lẹ́ ń sọ kò kàn mí o. You send 10% to Nigeria. Lolly, I believe you. Honestly, I want to believe you. So the rest of the money is kept in North America for investment in America. Good job. Well done. Touch wealth. I want to believe Lolly. I want to believe Lolly that only some certain amount is taken to Nigeria. Baba's Pikin, first Pikin is in America here. But Baba's in-law is the one in charge of the America something here. So the remaining money, they keep it in America for investment or what? Now question I dey ask. Lolly, now you talk am. What are they using the remaining money in America to do? They use it to send money to Baba in other ways. Eku akete. Anyway, Olagbara. What God cannot do does not exist. Let's talk about this our brother that carry money go. Olegbe olegba. Let Grace Favor call in to enlighten us. Oh yeah, Grace Favor, if you want to call in, our regular number is there. You can call in. Tó bá fẹ́ call in. Ayobami before uncle. If by now people don't know it's a business, it's only their member that will say it's not a business. You and I know they are doing business. You and I know they are using people to make generational wealth for their children yet unborn. That is why the only people where they prosper is the pastors and their family. They are the only ones finding life easy to the extent that their children will not even work. So how much this guy he collects? He collects just 8,000 and mama can talk it out. Mama know how much people have been paying them, using for their church, to build church for them. Now the guy is smart. If Iluyomade was smart, Iluyomade would not lose his 30-something years. 35 years of his life. He will not just lose it just like that. So what did this guy do? 8,000 pere. Mama said he's a bad man. That he left the wife. She now wanted to use emotional blackmail. That the wife is not feeling okay. The wife is not feeling okay. Why is he not feeling okay? Ọkọ ti lọ kó lọ wọ́kọ mi. Lolly, in those days, you remit everything. I know what I'm saying. Wọ́n change here ni when they are sending you out 25,000 péré náà máa fún ẹ. 25,000 naira péré. The first time we were sent out, wọ́n fún wa ní nǹkan kan. The second time they gave us 25,000 naira. 25,000 in those days. Tí Ìlúyọ̀mádé bá wá sọ wípé iye báyìí, Ìlúyọ̀mádé because òun náà ti ṣe fáwọn èèyàn ni. Ayé ìgbà yẹn, you are the one that will buy microphone, buy chair, buy pulpit, even rent the place with your money. Ní ayé ìgbà yẹn, tí Ìlúyọ̀mádé wá ń kọ orin míì, ó ṣe wá ń dùn nígbà tán lé. Ó ṣe wá ń dùn nígbà tán lé. Ṣebí gbogbo wọn náà parapọ̀? Are they not the ones that join hands together to be giving useless rule and law in that place? Well, because they were close to Gio. Makan lóye. Ṣebí òun náà strip òun náà of everything he worked for. And somebody say it's not a business. Then please, what do you call it? Investment. It's not a business. What do you call it? You want to blame a man. You want that man to stay with them in South Africa, be using his money. Abi, using his money. The guy don't see what then they do. It no be mumu. He's not the only one. There are so many pastors where they carry their money go like that. They no go fit talk. Shebi, we heard that some pastors scam a particular church too of over 200 and something dollars. Peke, they no fit talk out. Kingdom investment ni. Correct. Is a kingdom investment that belongs to the church children kingdom, children of the kingdom. And the children of the kingdom know who they are. If you don't bear that name of that kingdom, you cannot lay claim to that investment. It's simple as that. The guy knows scam his member. Now pastor, now the pastor wife give him money. He collect his return. His tithe that he has been paying over the years. Now he collects. The money has been spending for them. Now the guy collects. He collected it, but he not collect enough. Now he paying me. After all, why are they even vexing? The money belongs to God now. Now God make it face the guy. Abi? After all, it's his father's money that he collected. Abi, you know they hear say when they talk, this is our father's house. We are joint heirs of the kingdom. Let God serve the guy, water. And I'm very sure the guy is doing well wherever he did. Now God money he collects now. Why is she complaining that I gave her $8,000? I gave him $8,000. The $8,000 where she see the money? She dey work? Make she tell us the work where she dey do. Before she became make she tell us the work where she dey do for the past 50 years. Make she tell us where she see the money, they do the business where she dey run. Wetin the guy do? The guy collect him father's money. Now him father's money he collects. People wey wise na today. Some people they carry offering bag. You know that Ghana must go back. That Ghana thief na thief. Even your pastors are thief. You see that Ghana must go back. Some people are always very lucky. Then they carry that bag. Then say when they do offering finish. When they do the offering finish, some people go carry that bag. One baby. You know how many Ghana must go? Then they collect during every program. You know they see when they collect them. When they don't take baskets, collect the money from one place to the other, they will go and pour it inside the Ghana must go. They will be pressing the Ghana must go. Pressing it. If the guy now decides to say, let me collect my share. I don't want to reach heaven before I collect my share. Anybody wey wan reach heaven before he go and collect his share and go and collect his mansion in heaven, that's their own cup of tea. The guy is behaving as they are behaving. That in this life, they tell you, sow your treasures in heaven. Meanwhile, they are saving their treasures in bank accounts. They are saving their treasures in building houses. They are saving their treasures in doing investment. Some of your pastor then get gold license, then they mine gold in some other countries. Wetin concern them concern gold? Why are they doing gold business? Your three of your major pastors, then they do gold business. That gold business, now you go inherit am. Now you go inherit am if dem go. The money they are using to collect all this thing, they are the money they've been collecting over the years. Now God give people money. People sweat that they are sweating for. They collect it and say they are taking it to heaven. Which heaven then they take and collect, they can go. Omoli, thank you. They are saving their own treasures in Panama, in all those islands. They are going to say, they are, sow your treasures in heaven, where motor and fly will not reach. But they are sowing their own treasures in Panama. They are sowing it in gold mining. They are sowing it in a lot of big business, estate business. One of them, after you don't collect offering and tithe for over the years. Okay, phone yẹn ni mo ń lò, ṣé 347. After they don't collect offering and tithe over the years, they do estate business. They sell property. As greedy as they are, maybe he bought those land 1,000 naira, then he's selling those properties 300 million now. We even hear say the property where they say you don't take that property, go take loan again. He take the property, go do collateral for bank. So people wey buy the land sef, they never know wetin happen to them. They never know wetin happen to them. Diaspora diva, thank you. Some of them are even into crypto. And they tell you they are carrying money to heaven. Who go heaven come back? Wetin God won't take money do? God won't take money buy bread? Abi won't take and buy milk? Abi God won't take and buy wetin? Koro for your eyes, they are flying private jets. When your papa no get bicycle. Koro for your eyes, their children are driving the best of car. When you where they sow the seed and offering, you cannot even buy a new car. You are buying turo car. And you say what God cannot do does not exist with your turo car. You go and give offering and testimony on fairly used car. Fairly used car where we say now polish, they help you repolish the car. Where they repair them. You go say what God cannot do does not exist. You are giving testimony. Their pikin they use G-Wagon. You dey use Toyota Teen Light. Tiẹ̀ ti tag pa òbí kọ́kú ibi gúgúrú. Ẹ wá ní pastor ṣe gbé $1,000 lọ. The pastor no carry money go. He paid me. The guy no carry more than that go. The guy supposed to carry more than maybe like $40,000. Then I go say yes, well done. Okay, I go say yes, you did well. Better pikin. Ogbe 1,000 pere. How much is 8,000? Where my ex-mother in the Lord is complaining. Pastor's children, they drive G-Wagon. One of them even told us, he said, I am very lucky to come from a rich family. Pikin will never work in his life. Oh, I don't have to suffer what Nigerians are suffering. Until today, the same Nigerians are still giving him papa offering and tithes. And it's takpa. The guy no collect correct money. He paid me. He no carry correct money.
Why you pastor called Efusa of Victorious Gate Christian Center at Albaraji scammed 400 of his church members to sell land for them at Ajanbaji.
We go talk this one later.
Like, that land does not exist. That land is never.
E good, make them they scam them. We go talk about that one later. Ẹ jẹ́ kó máa gba owó. The guy no collect correct money jere. Why is my mommy in the Lord, ex-mommy in the Lord complaining? The person wey use over 2 billion build church for them. When they ready, then chase them away. Why is she complaining? say the guy leave the church, he run away. The guy, I wish I know the guy, I for abuse am. How can you see somebody like that and you want to go with money? You are collecting just $8,000 when correct money dey there. You cannot tell them you need $40,000. You cannot market them the way they are marketing us. Now market them, they market us. Abi you no know? When they will tell us, sow a seed for your tomorrow to be better. They will tell us, give everything you have. God demands everything you have from you. Empty your pockets so that God can open the gates of heaven upon your business. Now markets then they market us. Abi you know say there's Abi do marketing. People wey go tell us say the kingdom of God is at hand. Jesus is coming, sow a seed. People wey dey tell us say God is about to do something in our life. If we can only sow a seed, in another 1 month's time, we will see what God will do. Lolly, fi mí sílẹ̀, kúrò lórí ibi táyé ọba bá ní ẹ. Àbí should I help you to block you? Mo ti mọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìgbà tó sọ pé no, they don't do that. They don't do that. They are not franchise. Mo mọ̀ pé wá jà fún wọn ni. Ó ti ń já ẹ lára jẹ. Pastor no wan go heaven again o. Comot your eye for church money. I didn't say I will not talk about pastors again. I said I won't make them priorities because there are more beautiful things to talk about. It doesn't mean when I see something about them, I will not talk. Especially my ex-family. Because they show me Shege Pro Max. Shebi my ex-daddy say he won't go pray for God. Make it change God. Make God change Nigeria economy. He wants to go and pray for economic recovery. Why we not see the video of him prayer? You should be ashamed of your pastor when they collect money and lying to people that Jesus is coming. You should be ashamed of your pastors when they tell people say, sow your treasures in heaven. When they lie, when sabi lie. You should be ashamed of your pastors when they say that they drink tea with God. You should be ashamed with your pastors when say they are trying to pray. That is not a feedback. You are trying to shut me up, Lolly. Get away. You want to shut me up. That's not a feedback. I didn't say I will not talk about pastor. I say once a while. I say once a while. Your pastor, your church, you show me Shege Pro Max. I know you are a redeemed member. That's why they pepper you. Then show me Shege Pro Max. And until they remit my money to me, I say every January, 250,000 naira. When property in Akute was 100,000, a plot of land. If we take that money, buy all the property land, then you know how much are you supposed to be. And apart from that, you know, say, one ní kí ló máa ń sọ náà, I won't take all this thing. And say one more Yoruba, no. Anyway, Lolly, don't distract me. Your ex-daddy, my ex-daddy say he won't pray for Nigeria economic recovery. I no see the video. Aberini, what God cannot do does not exist. I no see the video up till now. They no do the prayer again. Abi God never answer prayer. Abi the time where they do am, God say make they no put the video outside. Now question I dey ask. Then they do the video. God say don't put my video outside though. Nigerians will criticize it because I am not ready to answer this prayer. No be me they answer, no be me they do economic recovery. Now government supposed to do economic recovery. Ẹ dákun ṣé ẹ rí video yẹn ni. A máa gbọ́ pa, a gbọ́ po. A gbọ́ pa, a gbọ́ po. Ẹ ní sùúrù. Bye. A gbọ́ pa, a gbọ́ po. I said that guy no steal enough money, no collect enough money. It's a private prayer. Prayer enter voicemail. And people hear it. Now behind closed door prayer. I don't block am, Abi. Mo ti block here. Ó lóun fẹ́ kúrò, I don't help am. Àgbọ́pá, àgbọ́pò. We no hear wetin devil talk. Ayin, anya. He say, Isigini. He say, I no hear am. He say, I no hear am. He say, I no go answer. He say, he enter voicemail. He say, na voicemail prayer. Prayer baba ti wọ voicemail again. Prayer for economic recovery. Isigini. He say, Isigini. He say, prayer enter voicemail. Prayer baba tún wọ voicemail. Olúwa, ẹ gbà wá, ẹ ṣàánú wa, ẹ ṣàánú ọmọdé, ẹ ṣàánú àgbà. Ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà dọwọ́ yín o, Olúwa o, àánú là ń tọrọ. Ọlọ́run àánú o, ẹ fàánú gbà wá. Ẹ bá wa dá Nàìjíríà padà. Ebi ń pa wá, ebi ń pẹ̀yìn mélòó. How many of una ebi dey pa? Person wey get plenty money say ebi ń pa wá. How ebi dey pa wá? Only $8,000 péré. Maybe enter miss call. Maybe. Baba say he go meet God. On the 4th of July, we no hear we no hear response till now. We no hear feedback. We no know whether God don answer. We no even see video of the prayer. We no see video of that meeting. Wetin happen? We have to log into the prayer line paying $1,000. Na that one go make us hear am. You talk well. Why my ex-mommy dey vex? $8,000. You know how much people don lost inside that church? Which one dey pay my mommy? Is it the woman they left? Why my mom? If they leave woman, make the woman go look for another husband to marry. But I wish the guy well. I wish him success. I wish him prosperity. I decree the spirit of sense continue to fall upon him. The spirit of liberty, the spirit of freedom may continue to fall upon that guy to do well wherever he is. How much the guy enter collect? He collect only $8,000. My ex-mommy in the Lord dey vex. Say then scam am. That one no be scam o. If you dey look for correct scam, scam, the original definition of scam is pay a tithe so that your windows of heaven can be open. The original scam be say sow a seed of the siege is over and the siege remain. That one na original scamming. Original scamming be say God is about to visit Nigeria, and yet e dey as e dey since how many years? Correct scamming be say God say I'm about to change the situation of Nigeria. 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, God dey repeat slogan. Abi God will drink ogoro to be repeating slogan ni? Every year, God go give us hope. He's about to turn the situation of Nigeria around and things remain. Every year, God bless you, he dey collect first fruits from people. Every year, he dey tell people, say, make them dey pray. They do 100 days fasting. Then do 100 days fasting. They never rest. God say they want to do prayer again for Nigeria economic recovery. Which kind God be that? The God where they drink tea with. When of it can't change situation. Now only one person they drink tea with. Shey na only one person in Nigeria. Now question we dey ask. You know say for this place na question. If you no like wetin we dey talk, exit. When I want to do another show, come back or no come back if you no wan come back. Let somebody shout hallelujah. Original scam be say, I need 10 people who by the grace of God can give 1 billion naira. Which scam pass that one? I need 10 people who by the grace of God can give 1 billion naira. Where then they see the 1 billion naira? No be thief who carry 1 billion go church. Now normal person where they do work, legit work, now they carry 1 billion. All of you will say they are encouraging stealing. Your pastors no encourage stealing. All the politicians where they go give them money, why they collect money from pastors? Now questions I dey look for. I dey ask. Politicians go collect. Make I remind you, Beta Edu was a member of una church, one of una churches. Beta Edu na 50 accounts. Then see with Beta Edu. Go check am. The news dey there. Apart from the 50 account, $24 million na im go. Beta Edu is still working freely. Beta Edu say na im papa in the law. Pray for am. Intercontinental, how we take crumble? Na one of una people wey dey go sow seed. I need 10 people in those days who by the grace of God can give 1 billion naira. Na so dem take collapse Intercontinental. People wey be masters holder in Intercontinental in those days, they are abroad now, struggling, hustling. Scam. If you are looking for correct scam na im be say somebody go say I wear 10 agbada. As you touch the agbada, a contract is coming to you tomorrow. If you are looking for correct scam. Cecilia Ibru, Oceanic Bank. Na so Oceanic Bank take enter coma. Out of I'm a member of a church. Who are the people giving billion? I need 10 people who by the grace of God can give 10 billion naira. Chinese Volo Big, they are exporting gari. You are talking of egusi. Then don't they export gari for us? Very soon they will be exporting everything we are eating for us. I tell you, when we say we never see anything, they can't collect 8,000 naira from my ex-mother in the Lord. She dey vex. She dey vex. The days when we dey empty our account to go and sow seed. The days when we don't carry every of our sweat, we go dey give them every month. If we collect them together, e pass the 8,000 wey dem collect. How can somebody wey dey collect wetin dem dey call am? How can somebody wey dey collect almost billions of offering and tithe every month be complaining of $8,000? Hello, $8,000. So he pepper them. How we that kind thing go pepper mama? $8,000 pere. 8,000 pere. Na him dey vex mama. You know how much dem take build City of David? Go and look at how much City of David is worth. City of David today is worth over 30 billion naira. Go and check the worth of City of David. After they don't use people finish for that City of David, then chase everybody comot, put their own person. At the end of the day, that City of David is going to their children. Ṣebí ilẹ̀ rò pé ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ wáyé wá sìyàn ni. You come this world, come serve somebody. And I will tell you why. When that man step into rice, chicken, cat and goat, rice, chicken, cat and goat was started by a man wey no know book. According to Baba, the place was not registered. When Baba was to register that place, now your name he take register am. Because some of you will be like, is that the owner of Redeem? Is not the owner of Redeem. Now when you pay, you go know who get Redeem. Say na him and him family. And I won't know the court where you won't carry in case go. I want to know the court you will carry his case go. If he's not the owner of Redeem, how can he single-handedly chase the like of Iluyomade? You don't know the impact Iluyomade, that particular place. I'm not talking about Iluyomade alone. The City of David, like they call them, Freedom of Family and everything. You don't know the impact they brought into that people's family and life. By the time that man go, if not be him get the place, it can't be easy for him to say Iluyomade should just go like that. Just one word from him, everybody will obey. And you say he's not the owner. Redeem is not like that. Redeem has structure. Yeah, Baba is not the owner of Redeem. Eman Toranyisha. Now your papa then take register the place when they want register for CAC. Now you be one of the signatory and your ex-dad and your grandfather. No vex. He's not the owner of. When you go finish, you go know who gets redeem. You go know whether na him or whether I get other people wey get the place. As that place dey, Baba don tidy paper, I go don tidy paper. Im children are the beneficiary. Keye tanra yin. It's got nothing to do with all of you. Ẹ ń ṣàṣedànù ni. Tó bá dẹ̀ yá, tó bá wọn àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀, they can say they don't want to do church again and sell off all the properties that is in their care. Like City of David now, àwọn náà ní nǹkan wọn. Any building in rice, chicken, cat and goat name is for them. Àwọn náà ní. As long as it's under that name, is registered under that name, the paperwork is under that name. They are now favor family, not a papa family. Baba change it ni. Any. To show is the owner. It shows that he's the one that owns that place. And Redeem is not like that. Ìyẹn náà fi kó wa lómi ọbẹ̀ jẹ láyé ìgbà yẹn. That Redeem is not the owner. Baba is not the owner. And man yẹn yàtọ̀. He's just doing the work of God. He's not even interested in having his own church. Gbọ́n gbà yẹn. And if by this dispensation, anybody is still singing, Baba is not the owner of the church. He's not the one. He's just doing God's work. Ó dọjọ́ tán bá lọ, kójú yín tó là. If by now, if he's not the owner, why is it that by now they don't have a successor that will take over? Why? Why don't they have a successor by now? That this man can go at any time. Somebody else is ready to take over. Tó bá wá di ọ̀la tí Lékè bá láwọn ni bàbá ní kóhun take over. Let me see what you want to do. You will say Lékè cannot take over. You will fight that Lékè cannot take over. Ẹ máa ṣe báyìí ni. Tó bá ń gbọ́, it go shock you. It go shock you. When Leia will come, and see, if I have means to collect back all my contributions from these pastors, I will collect it. The thing just they pay. You better forget it. It will shake you. When they say it's the only to step in. You think na ordinary highway they follow Papa up and down, they know everything. They will tell you, and Baba say the guy get guts. And he will take over. He will take over and there's nothing anybody will do. Now shock, he go shocking na. Elomi nu nya wo coma. Faint. Te bá gbọ́. Because lawyers will come and they will say this is the last word of the most honored, the most respected, our father and general overseer in the Lord, Pastor KKKK Adeboye. He left the lasting word when he was going. And he said 5 days after he goes, or 1 week after, we should read the will, which was stamped, authorized, notarized in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, at the High Court, at the Supreme Court, at the Clinical Court. These are his lasting words, the parting words. Redeemed Christian Church of God all over the world should be taken over by Lékè Adeboye. Because when I took over Redeem, I was only 20-something years old. And Lékè is 40-something years old and old enough and well experienced. That was why he has been following me up and down to know everything. Abi you see where you go, you no follow and go. is to take over and be in charge. Tell me, don't be anybody re, that will say no. No, we reject this. Who are you to reject? Who are you to say no? As who? As what? As member of their family. Baba even don't talk. He say, I know the pikin where I born. He say, yes, all of you call me daddy. All of you call me your father. But I know how many children I have. I have only 4. Then he has 4 children. I have only 4 biological children. The man don't separate everything. He said, I have only 4 biological children. He don't pass message. Now you help and build the place. Now you help and use your brain. If you use your money, you use your energy, he use you. You say believe say you dey work for God. That's your problem. You want to tell me say as winners day, anybody can contend winners. They will reject. Go and see what happened. CAC didn't have structure. Did not have structure. CAC no get structure when CAC happen. Even Celesef no get structure. That is why their own scatter. That's why it's scatter. You say that you go, okay, we are waiting. We are waiting for who will contend it. We are talking about the law. Shey na you help and register. Now question. Now you help and register the church. You know the name he put when he registered the church. You know the paper work he must have been doing to update and update. Now question, if you know, then you can say yes, it will not happen. But if you don't know, be ready for surprise. Be ready for shock. If Redeem has Redeem is registered. Because you are registered. If Redeem has structure and is being controlled by governing bodies, like they told you, governing council, by now, Baba's supposed to step down. Because the governing council, like Anglican has governing council, Catholic has governing council, Baptist have governing council, Methodist, all those churches have governing councils. And that is why one person is never in charge. It gets to a point, somebody has to step down at a certain age. Baba himself retired people when they were not ready, or before they were even 70, he retired people. Redeem was registered by Parking Dayomi, not Pastor Adeboye. Until then, how do you know? In which year? That year, were they registering churches then? The year Akindayomi was having Redeem. How many members they redeemed then? Where that one register? It's just that some public information, some information that are supposed to be public will never be made public in Nigeria. Such information, once we type it, you should be able to see who registered it, what year it was registered. Hold on, mo fẹ́ check. Whatever rò wípé bàbá yóò tie the paper yẹn tanra yín ni. Mo ń wo nǹkan kan ni mo ń bọ̀ o. Ẹ jẹ́ má tanra yín. Akindayomi ò register Redeem. Ẹ lọ wo dáadáa. Wọ́n register. He was only a founder. He didn't register. Òun ni mò ń kà yìí. Ayé ìgbà yẹn, they hardly register churches. That was why Sele had issues. That was why, even till now, bí Sele ṣe ní issues tó. Àwọn ọmọ Akindayomi, àwọn ọmọ Ọ̀ṣọ́fà, wọ́n yìn respect wọn. and they are in charge of some of the big churches. Wọ́n dẹ̀ rẹ́mi tòwó fún wọn. How many people were in Redeem in those days? Thank you, Tithe. Ó máa wà registered. They won't make a public ni. Is registered. Won't make a public. If Baba Akindayomi was that educated, he would have put his children in charge, not somebody else. Baba Adeboye ló máa register Redeem. He is more educated, he is more smarter. If he didn't register it in those days, he would have registered it when kí ló ń jẹ́, this guy in Lekki, nígbà when that one pai, and another one, Idahosa. The place was not registered. Baba Akindayomi didn't register anything. So we dey see as they go. Make mama go sleep. Church should not be complaining, especially these Pentecostal churches. They should not be complaining when people steal their money. They should not be complaining. Ole gba ni. Because even there, the money where they collect, now then get the money. No be style by style they take, because they do it. They are real legalized religion, and the law feels that once you give money, ohun elo give. That's why they think it's a good thing. They are doing a good thing by lying to people that God is going to do this, God is going to do that. Sow a seed. So kini kan. Do you know how many people lost their homes to churches? They will carry their homes, sell it, and give the money to churches. They will empty their bank accounts, give it to churches. Later, their eyes will open. There was a widow who gave her church to kí lorúkọ man yìí, this estate man. Yeah, Antinike calling. That gave his church, his house, her husband's house to the church. After giving it, years later, she said she wants her church, this thing back. They refused to give it to her. And she said that is the only house. If you call her, miss your community, that is the only house she has.
Hello, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. Àwa nìyẹn jèrè kò rẹ́ra. English, ma, please.
Yes, ma.
Go ahead.
Please, Auntie, I just want to chip in one or two things.
This is a Redeem member. Go ahead, ma.
Yes. There are things that are not absolutely clear to me when I newly joined the church. But it is now, when I regain my peace, that I now discover so many things. Even as you are talking now, I just begin to remember some things. You will remember that when you want to plant a church and build a new parish, always in all the four corners of the church, they must bring one olive oil bottle, whether rubber or glass. They will write the name of the parish, put it in that bottle, and put it in all the four corners of the foundation of that parish.
Lóòótọ́.
So if anybody want to fight that, yes, I've attended so many foundation laying of many parishes. So if anybody want to fight that he or she want to collect the church, maybe a financier of the building committee or whatever, or maybe you are the one that voluntarily build the church for them, and you say you want to take it over, you can't take it over. One of the cases they will file is, they will tell the court, go and check the four corners the 4 pillar corners of that building. What do you find there? And by the time they dig it, they will find an olive bottle oil, whether rubber or glass, whereby they have written the name of the church in a paper and put it in that bottle and put it in the foundation. So you can't lay claim to that parish that you are the financier, you are the one that built it, you want to take it over. That's number one thing. So, and the Baba Adeboye is the one that started it. He has a future structure that people are not clear about. That is part of the problem with Pastor Leo Made. He can't claim that church like.
No, possible. That's not possible.
That's number one. Yes. Then, number two, when they are doing this foundation laying and all these structures, the registration issue started with Baba Adeboye. I met Baba Kidayomi to redeem. The issue of registering of a church started with Baba Adeboye. And the area of this registration is, we have 559 parishes or provinces or province. Not all of them are registered with CAC. Only few parishes were registered under CAC. And those that were registered are the only few places where register marriage acts, Nigerian marriage acts can take place. And that is the only place you can collect marriage certificates from federal government of Nigeria. Like all these Orthodox churches, Anglican, whatever. You have to go to court, make announcement for 21 days, collect the certificate from the court, then bring it to that particular parish that is being registered with CAC. If we have 1,000 parish redeemed in Nigeria, I will tell you with full confidence that 950 are not registered with CAC. And that is why when any marriage is being held in that place, you will go and check their certificates. The marriage certificate that is being presented to them, they are the one that printed it. It is not for federal government. Only few places like some provinces, some states that have big churches that register only one. In a whole Osun state, only one church is being registered with CAC. The same thing applies to other states like that. Every other parishes, they affiliate under that parish that is being registered with CAC. And when many members want to get married, they will prefer to go to that place that has been registered with CAC. So not all parishes redeemed are registered with CAC.
I agree about that, that not all parishes are registered. I agree with that. Because if they are not big enough, they may not register. Then it shows that, even from what I read before you spoke, that each parishes actually register differently. They still register their parishes differently with CAC.
Correct.
Yes. They still register. I just read it when I was checking something earlier, that they register differently as parishes. And definitely not all. In fact, I want to believe out of 10.
So maybe when it comes to taking over some of these parishes.
Are you still with us? Then another thing, my sister, a contributor cannot take over a church. They didn't force you to give. The church building was not in your name. Why would you want to take it back? Whatever you contribute is your loss. If you don't want to be part of the church again, you go. If you don't want to give again, you go. Or you don't want to be part of them. You can't say you want to claim the building because you are part of the people or you are the person that built the church for them.
When people discover that
Somebody came to me that I should do that case. I spent a lot of money. I bought the roof. I was the one that built the church. Now they asked me to leave the church. I said, you have to leave. He said, why? I said, you can't lay claim. I said, the least that could happen is he take them to court. And court will tell you, go and take your building off the land. That's the worst. And that is impossible. And number two, the church building is not in anybody's name. It's in the church name. Why will anybody want to say, because I'm not part of you again, I want to claim the church? Orí ẹni yẹn náà ti ń dàrú díẹ̀díẹ̀ ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ma.
Seriously.
Oh yes, why would you want to say you want to claim because you sow a lot, you put so much into the church building? Àwọn èèyàn ní kórìí wọ́n pẹ́ now. Whatever you give to church is for them, either individual or corporate church. Whatever you sow, ó ti lọ ni.
So when it comes to Baba passing away and the child or whoever will take over, there is going to be a lot of issues.
Ẹgbẹ́ àmàwò wọ́n ní kò ní sí issues. Some people said it was Baba Akindayomi that register. Baba Akindayomi did not register.
Baba want to hand over to will be able to access, but majorly you cannot access everything. People will scatter everything. Some people will carry chairs, some people will destroy, some people will burn. Issue will you see until then.
Until then.
Seriously, I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
man.
sis. Yeah.
I want to appreciate you for the eye-opening of the baby farm. God
Yeah.
will bless you, man. God will bless you, man.
Thank you, man.
I learned a lot. Seriously, it's an eye-opener.
Thank you, sis.
God bless you, man. Thank you so much, man. Yes.
So, for example, now I just said it. You know, some people will give out of coaxing them, out of the way they will manipulate and everything. They cannot go and collect their money back. Abi, I just said it. You can't say because you give church, your eye now opens. I'm not supposed to give. Oh, I want to collect my money back. Several times, people have said they gave more than what they were supposed to give, and they said they want their money back. Church go say it was you didn't give it to them, and that is it. Sopoti law. There was an army officer that Nigerian government was investigating in concerning fraud. They found out that this army officer gave about 11 million out of stolen fund into winners. Is in the news. So this is not defamation. It's in the news. I will not say what is not on the news. He gave 100 million naira plus to winners. They traced the money that money went to winners. They didn't arrest winners. Sopoti Loni. Because he was the one that gave. But in a normal society, they will have investigated winners too. But of course, we know how it works with us. And when it comes to pastor, no go area. So if people can steal and give to church, I don't see any reason why people cannot steal from them too. If you can do it and go away with it. But they refunded the money. Are you sure, my judge? I didn't see news that they refunded though. Maybe they did. I don't know. But I know they said they traced the money to them. Church when no go ask you, say, where you they see money? Church when no go ask you, how you they see money? Just sow seed, they will collect. So why they complain? Say somebody self-collect. He said the man collected their money. He collected $8,000 and ran away. The man went to better his life. He don't pray. We they pray, they show. He say they pray. He no show for his life. He say as in they pray, the prayer no show for his life. He they show for pastor life. The guy can't look, say wetin I go do. Even pastor self, they know it's not by prayer and fasting. They know it's by scoping. They know it's by scoping, by telling story, by manipulation. Nobody can just come to you and say, give in the name of Jesus. You will not give. So they have to tell you story of how somebody blessed them when they needed help and they just pray to God and God sent helper, and they woke up the second morning and saw millions in their account. That if you want such blessing, God wants you to sow a seed so that he can bless you with such blessing. They know, they understand. So the man sef come look say, I don dey pray, e no show. I don dey look, e no show. I don fast, nothing. Dem even give me church, I collect pastor work, thinking say as I collect pastor work, oh, my life will be better. Things no still be the same. Whether pastor don dey talk with one cc for America, and that one say, if you can find your way here, I will help you. Just come, I will settle you. Pastor need money. I wan take come. I need money for tickets. I need some little change to stabilize when I get to America. Mommy Gio come for program. He see them for inside restaurants wey dem dey squeeze money to pay the rent. After service, service never end. Dem say make dem comot. Whether na the man do the scope, say Mommy Gio is coming, oh, I need you to come and let them see what is going on with us, so that they can help us financially. As Mommy Gio dey preach, somebody come begin comot share, say, oh yeah, make una come dey go. Mommy Gio come say, how you come be like this? Mommy, this is what we have been facing. In fact, we have prayed and fasted. It's not easy, but this is a very fertile land. It's a fertile ground. If things should stand very well, this is a very good soil for evangelism and for tithe and offering. Mommy Gio sef look say, these people are not going to give in naira. They will be giving in rands. Some of them will even give dollar. He look say, this is a fertile ground. This is very fertile for business. Mommy Gio say, oh yeah, take 8,000. But this 8,000 must produce money. The man say, Pastor, mommy, no worry. Just give us that 8,000. This 8,000, we will buy $2,000 bus and give it. They still wants to use business there. We will give the bus to travel agency that will be doing tourism. They will be getting us some money. While we use the 6,000 part of it, we get a land. We will be now be developing it. By the time you come next year, mommy, you will come and help us to do building dedication. You come and help us to do building dedication, and you will see that what God cannot do does not exist. Mommy G herself look, he say, okay, at least maybe the money for the transportation. After some time, the boss, Mommy G don't calculate. After you build finish, we fit send you comot. Oya comot. No come dey tell us story say na you build the place. No come and tell us story. After all, na me wan give you the money to start the business. No come and tell me story later. Just help us build am, stabilize the place, give a building to us. After that, we can send you away. They know what Mommy Gio no know say the man sef, he dey calculate. You know when scammer means scammer. Somebody, I know say Mommy Gio be scammer, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying when somebody wey smart, e mean somebody wey smart. Brain, e go sharp pass one each other. Simon go by there, he meet Portia Williams. Both of them play game. After Simon go by there, spend 50-something million for wedding finish. The wife, he collect house, he collect motor. After 1 year, he say he no do wedding again. Irú kí lè your money for ṣe. Mama give money, the guy, he don't get passport, he passport already. He apply for visa. Before you know it, when you know say the wife no go cooperate, kó wá gbéyàwó dání. Whether the wife na the praying women, prayer warrior, go say no, pastor, no, brother Michael, don't let us do it. Brother George, this is against the will of God. The Lord will not be happy with us. Please don't do this. I'm not going to be a part of this. This is a sin. It's a sin. I will not follow you. Whether that one don't talk, he talk. I will leave you. He said, no, you cannot do that. It's a sin against the Holy Spirit. It's against sin against heaven. Now that one look, say, na sin. Na sin. But all the things where they make us do, no be sin. I beg you. Oh, yeah, if na that one, stay there. The guy, the lady, the man, he parking load. He leave Yawo. He can't go. Make Yawo self go look for another husband. Shebi na Yawo they do holy. Yawo they do holy. The man say he no go do holy. He won't waka go. And I'm sure wherever he dey, I wish him all the best. I wish him fruitfulness. I wish him multiple blessing. I wish him abundance of good things. I wish him accelerated promotion. I wish him accelerated increase. I wish him divine favor. I wish him divine upliftment wherever he dey, because na divine money he collect. Let somebody shout hallelujah. Make we come begin dey go. What God cannot do does not exist. We dey pray, e dey show. Royi, pastor no wan go heaven again o. Comot your eye for church money, na pastor get am. Members donated bulletproof for the pastor, and the pastor get attacked by who? By your no government. Ire o. I will see you much later today if it's possible. We dey pray, e dey show. When pastor dey do their own, dem no dey know. Nobody wey go fight for us. Na complain we dey complain. We sow seed, we sow this one, we pay tithe, yet na suffer e remain. Nothing come out of it. Na only pastor and children dey enjoy. Nobody know where to go and collect our money back from. Nobody to call upon. Complain sef na just look, we just comot to just dey look. Ó wá kan ti yín, how much dem collect? 8,000 péré. 8,000. Mọ́mí jí o, ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Owó tán gbà yẹn ò tó nǹkan kan. The money they collect is nothing. If you know where the guy dey, help us send extra. Maybe like 20,000 extra. Send it to him. Ẹ bá wa send díẹ̀ sí. Money pọ̀ jaburata. Ó pọ̀ rà, ó pọ̀ yẹnyẹn. Ó pọ̀ yàfùnyàfùn. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Jerry, or later in the evening. I know say no give them, oh, please continue to give. The givers never lack. Abi, please continue to give. Now your money, no be me get am, but we shall see who is working for as you dey give. You dey give, e dey show. E dey show for python. We know who dey show for their body. If you dey give and the givers never lack, how come una dey shout emi lokan? If givers never lack, how come you dey say Nigeria is not working? If you givers never lack, how come na turo Toyota tin lights and orobo you dey use when your mates are using tear rubber in country wey things dey work? Ire o. I will see you guys. Bye. I don use more than half hours. 22,000 to make it 30,000. Na so jere. Bye.